Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Look what I have. I have a new frame. Good morning. Good morning. If you're catching the replay, it may be afternoon for you, but you will know because you're not going to see a red box right there. Come on in. This is A to Z Designs. My name is Amy. We're going to do a Christmas winter craft. Let's get started. So I've got a new frame here. What is the size of this? This is 11 by 8. And a half. There's Zach. So the keyword today is November.
Am I a backseat crafter or a backseat double checker?
Quiet.
Keeping you in line.
Did y'all survive Halloween?
Barely.
Hey friends. November is the keyword. Hit the heart button for me. Come on in. We're going to do this. We've got some painting to do. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So let me scoot back. Whee! I'm moving the phone, y'all. Hey. Okay, so we're going to get started here. We have lots of things to do. So to start, we have a new frame, okay? 2 pieces. We're going to start by painting this. Get my old trusty wax paper, y'all. White. We're going to do white on this. Let me grab my water. Hello, friends. Hey. Linda, is it cold? You know what? Surprisingly, we went trick-or-treating last night, and it was not bone-chilling cold. Okay, so I put too much water, so we're going to have to add a little bit more paste. So I'm going to paint with my bright white paste. Okay, I'm going to paint this entire surface. Happy November 1st, everybody. Cannot believe it's November. Holy cow. What is it? Thanksgiving is, what, 4 weeks away? That means I have to get all my ingredients for my pies. I make pies every Thanksgiving. And a lot of them. So I'm excited. 4 weeks, right? 4 weeks. Hello. I did add a little bit of water, Linda, just to water it down a little bit. But honestly, Linda, I added too much. There are, how should I say this? Or how can I say this? I probably could have just painted it without watering it down because my paste is a good consistency, which is like sour cream, yogurt consistency. But I sprayed a bunch of water like a dodo here. But it's fine. We're going to make it work. And I am painting with a sponge brush. I ordered a lot of them, so I figured, well, I probably should use them up. Probably so. All right, so we've got this oddly shaped, I don't even know if there's a name for this shape, background for our frame. And we're going to create like a window scene with this. So, and I'm going to tell you all the details. We have a bunch of new stuff this month. November 1st. Today is November 1st, but for the month of November 2023. All right, so there is coat 1, okay? Homemade frozen pie. Girlfriend. No. Hey, Amy and Donna and Luann and Ellen. Yeah. I'm not getting into the pie making business. It's a lot of work to make pies. Certain pies are a lot easier than others. Which, if you bake, and you bake pies, you probably already know that. Pumpkin pie is easy. Pecan pie is easy. I don't know. Apple pie, not so much. Hi, Lisa Ann and Brownie. How are you? Good morning, everybody. Happy November 1st. to all of you. Okay. We need another coat of this paste. So I just grabbed quite a bit and I'm just going to sponge it over this surface. Just so that we don't have any like lighter spots in certain areas. So this is chalk and paste form, but I am painting with it today. I'm gonna give you guys an idea for the new club transfer that released today. It is called Vintage Snowman. How appropriate, right? Especially with the cold weather. So as I was saying, y'all, it's been cold here in Texas. And thank goodness it was not bone-chilling cold for trick-or-treating. We survived. We didn't have to bust out the little hand warmer stuff. We managed to get lots of candy. Let me just tell you. What we do is we pull out all the candy and we separate it kind of by like type into Ziploc bags. And we put a lot of the chocolate in the freezer because it is an overwhelming amount of candy. My neighborhood goes all out for the kiddos, but we had a good time. Okay, I think we're good. So let me put this aside. I know, Amy Carvey, the new color of the month is called Glacier. I don't have it yet, but it's like a, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a winter snowflake color. So if you spend $75 on my chalk website, subtotal, so that's before tax and shipping, y'all, you can unlock it basically to add it to your cart. And then all month long on my chalk website, it's 10% off site-wide. And then every Monday, we're going to drop new specials for Black Friday. There's a lot of things. And we have a new craft box. Holiday season is here. Absolutely. We have a new craft box that's available now. You can check it out when you comment November. We still have our cutout of the week. This little guy, he's so cute. I just love him to death. So hit the heart button for me, y'all. Sprinkle the video. And if you don't see the red box, that means you're catching the replay. Which, you know, it's November 1st, so everybody's busy putting up their Christmas decorations, right? I wish I was. Hi, Tina Long. Okay, so that is step number 1 in our project here. Okay, so now I'm going to transition over to, hold on, I made a mess. Let me just run my fingers along the edge really quickly. All right, there is step number 1. Step number 2 is the front of the frame. I'm going to paint this in cherry. Cherry. So let me grab a smaller brush. And this is just going to be the front of our little winter scene here. You can use whatever color you want. But this is like a deeper red. It literally is like a cherry. And it's called Cherry. So I thought about staining this brown. Then I changed my mind last minute. So y'all get to see the cherry version of this frame. This is on Etsy along with a bunch of other things y'all just added. I'll show you here in a second once I get this painted. I don't know about y'all, but some days painting is relaxing and other days I'm annoyed by it. Anybody else? Today is a relaxing painting day. So check out all the information when you comment November. There's a bunch of stuff. There is, when you click on shop products, you're going to get a bunch of different information that you can look at. You can click on wood cutouts to go to our Etsy site where you'll find this cutout. Okay, that's going to be really pretty. Would be awesome. Yes, I know, Michelle. Maybe if I get it in time, we'll get to use it before it sells out with the club transfer, because I think it's going to be gorgeous with all of our holiday stuff. And we are like full-blown winter, Christmas crafting. All right, almost done here. And then we'll hop over and work on the next piece of this. All right, there's that. Hopefully one coat is enough. Look how pretty that is. So it went from basically like neutral color to cherry. Okie doke. Let's move on. So you've got both pieces of your frame. Am I done with this? Yes, I'm done with this. So let me show you the club transfer for November. This is what you get. You get the vintage snowman. Look how pretty and detailed it is. It's got music notes, all sorts of things. You also get the 3 colors of the month. And this month, which we're going to be doing a lot of projects, we will definitely use these. You're going to get Current Jam, Shimmer Frost, y'all. It's like our shimmer white. And then you're going to get Eucalyptus. Okay, so you get these 3 colors. When you're new, you get a mini squeegee. $21.99 a month. Look, this is our little mini squeegee. And then you get the free reusable snowman cutout. So you see how the bird is attached? So that is the bird right there, and it just fits right over it. Okay, so you get all of that when you join club. And so for this series of cutouts, you're going to get 2 kickstands. We're going to use these today. You're going to get this, and you're going to get this. Look at that already, y'all. You're going to get the snowman without the bird. And then part of the transfer that has another bird, because people are crazy for birds, fits down there. You're going to get the bird by itself and the snowflake up here in the corner. So that is the November cutouts. And then you get this, because I want to do something with this. So there's a lot. So let's open this up. I am Carrie. Good morning, Kim. So we're going to open this up. Okay, this is 8.5 by 11. But before we do that, we need to wax this because we painted it. So let me grab my wax. And then we're going to use our transfer. My wax applicators are washing as we speak because they were very dirty. Hi, Debbie. How are you? So we are going to take our wax over this entire surface. Okay. And I will show y'all the November craft box here in a second. Some of you may see it right there. It's right there. And I don't know if you noticed this banner that's hanging behind me. That is also part of the craft box for the month of November. Those do get shipped out around the 15th of the month. All right, so once you apply all of your wax, make sure you have a good amount, and you'll feel it. Like, I always feel the wax. You want to like turn over your wax applicator and kind of buff it in just to make sure that you don't have any clumps or big chunks of wax chilling there on your board. Okay. All right, next step. Grab your fuzzing cloth. This is going to help like reduce some of the stickiness on this transfer. So these are reusable. So we're going to use this throughout the entire month of November, and y'all can use it a lot more than that. I just like to show it in the month that you can get it. Okay. Hi, Diane. So this is fuzzing. All right. This is applying lint to the back because we're going to lay it down on our white board. And make it all pretty. So I don't want this to stick too well to my board. That is key. Okay. All right, here we go. So now we're going to take this and we're going to line this up. There are, let me show you. You see how there's like a line there, up, and then at the top? I'm going to use that, I think, especially on, actually, I don't know if I'm going to use that or not. Let me show you what I'm going to do. I have dry paste, y'all, on my fuzzing cloth. Get out. Okay, here we go. So once we have the sides, I'm actually going to use, I think, the edge of the transfer. I'm going to just, before I press it down, I'm going to just lay this down here. And I'm going to scoot it up just a tad. There we go. Okay, so I did use the lines around the edges. I used the top one. Let me show you. I used the top line of our transfer at the very tippy top to line it up. And the edges of the transfer as well. The very edge. All right, I think that's good. So we're going to press it down to make sure that we don't have any air bubbles. Because air bubbles will cause your paste to bleed underneath. Okay? Ouch. You don't belong. Okay. Check it out. That's what we have. So obviously, we're not going to be chalking in the corners. Okay, so let me just take my frame one more time. Just to double check. Now, you guys can do this however you want. I'm going to go with the trusty old black velvet. Hi, Christy Lee. Okay. Let me grab my paste. Let's use Stir Stick today. Let me see if that is enough. And I'm just going to drag the paste. Oh yeah, that's more than enough, I think. Over the screen, covering all of the design. Okay, that touches the surface. Just like so. And then whenever I have way too much, I'm just going to slide some back in the jar. And keep going. Now, you will want to take this to your sink to clean it, or use like a towel. I will clean this right here today to show y'all how it's done. I like to clean as I go. All right, let's slide this back into the jar. I do have a lot sitting there, okay? Hi, Melina. Girlfriend, we are using the new club transfer. I'm giving you some inspiration. And we'll be doing this, using this transfer multiple times this month. All right, let me start from the bottom. Y'all, look at this. Look how cute that is. I love that. That little snowman has my heart. Okay, let me grab my little cleaning mat here. And we're going to clean this off because it needs to go. Yes. Club members will receive their transfer around the 15th, just depending on the mail. So just be on the lookout for that. Let me grab some board erasers. They do come 2 to a pack. Let me grab a new one. Hi, Zach. 10 times. Michelle, I hope I can do it 10 times. I would like to. Okay, so see, it took off a lot. It doesn't look like it, but it did. So now what I'm going to do is grab a paper towel and help remove some of that dirty water. But this is going to be a lot easier if you just take it to your sink and put it in there, okay? And then you can just take your board eraser and clean it. Okay, don't do that. And then this board eraser cleans up nicely. You just take it to the sink, run water under it, and you just squeeze it, okay? And get all of that color out, and then you just let it dry. At least that's what I do. All right, so now we're gonna flip it, and we're gonna do the other side. There's so much detail to this transfer, y'all. Because the paste does go through the screen, therefore, it will end up on the back of your transfer. Just like that. And then have some paper towels handy and clean off that back. Hi, Daylene. Yes, absolutely, Melina. We're going to put it all together. You'll see it. Give me 1 second, girl. Uno momento. Okay, so key is to get all of the paste out of the screen. Because if you have a clogged screen, it's not going to do you any good, right? Because then the next time you use it, your paste is not going to go through. So I'm going to take my backer sheet. This one comes with like a yellowish tint background. Line it up. Lay it flat. Okay, so now it's ready to be used again. Pretty awesome stuff. Okay, let me turn on my glue gun. So this is what we have. Okay, look at that. Isn't that pretty? And this is like the frame that's going to go on top, but I need to dry it. So let me do that. So y'all hit the heart button for me and type in November. Thank you, Daylene. Isn't it cute? Just make sure your paste is dry. It will go from shiny to matte. So today we're doing black and white. We will do several projects with this using the colors that you get, including Shimmer Frost. That's one of the colors. Today we're doing basic colors. All right, so next, let me grab some super glue. See if this will get the job done on this. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is cute. Okay. Let me do my tap tap. Oh no! Michelle, how did you miss out on it? Yes, it is from Zach, Melina. This is the new club transfer. that is available right now. I typically don't show y'all things that you can't get. So, all right, I think the super glue may do the trick. Okay, so let me slide this over here. We're gonna line it up and then we're gonna press it down. Press and hold. And then, like I said, you're gonna get 2 kickstands. I'll show you how to use these. My super glue or my hot glue is heating up. You'll get it, Michelle. You'll get it as a designer. If you didn't make a purchase in October as a designer, you'll get it in November. Like the middle of the month. Okay, all of this is good. Okay. Look at this. Is that not cute or what? I stinking love this so much. So hit the heart button for me, y'all. I think that's super cute. You can add a bow to it, bells, greenery. I may add greenery, y'all. Okay, so these, Zach wanted me to give you guys 2 of them for this project so that it holds nicely. Right here. My fingers are all black, y'all. And here, we'll do 1 and 1. I know, that's awesome, Carrie. Yeah, no worries. Okay, so we have the little pieces on the back. Okay, so next, we're just gonna slide these in. I like to glue mine, just like so. All right, so once I have them glued, I'll show you guys how it works. So I'm just gonna slide some glue right in here, like this. Stand this up and slide in my little, what do you call them? Kickstands. Okay, so once they dry, it's gonna hold your frame up for you and stand. Hi, Vivian. So, what do y'all think? I think it's super cute. Like I said, you can add greenery to the top, which I may actually do, a bow. Yes, you can, Milena. Absolutely, you can. So that is what it looks like, okay, from the side. So that is the November project number 1. This right here is the November craft box. Isn't that cute? I know, right, Zach? A window into the world of Frosty. So this is November craft box. So just type in November. And then this little banner has a sleigh and 6 reindeer that's being, it's all beaded and hung up. Yes, isn't that cute? Yes, a bow with holly berries. Absolutely. I'm probably going to go do something to it as soon as we're done. I just don't have all my stuff here. So, y'all, take care. Have a good night. No, have a good day. We'll see you tonight. But club project number 1 is on the way. All right, y'all. Take care. Bye.